Baroness is an American heavy metal band from Savannah, Georgia whose original members grew up together in Lexington, Virginia. History Formative years Baroness formed in mid-2003, founded by former members of the punk metal band Johnny Welfare and the Paychecks. Singer John Dyer Barisley creates the artwork for all Baroness albums, and has done artwork for other bands and labels such as Darkest Hour, The Red Chord, Vitamin X, Skeleton Witch, Sounds of the Underground, Kalazer, Kvelertak, Black Tusk, Daughters, Talk, Pig Destroyer, and the Magruder Grind Shitstorm split grindcore CD on Robotic Empire. From 2004 to 2007, Baroness recorded and released 3 EPs, named First, Second and A Grey Cyan a Flower Husk, with the third one being a split album with ampersands. Red Album Baroness started recording their first full-length album in March 2007. The Red Album was released on September 4, 2007 and met positive reception. Heavy metal magazine Revolver named it Album of the Year. On December 1, 2007, Baroness performed at New York City's Bowery Ballroom. On September 20, 2008, the band announced via MySpace Brian Blickle would be parting ways, while also introducing a new guitarist named Peter Adams, also a Virginia-based band Valkyrie. Throughout 2007 a Euro 9, Baroness toured and shared the stage with many bands including Converge, The Red Chord, High on Fire, Opeth, Coheed and Cambria, Colosseum, Mastodon, Minsk and Clutch. Blue Record On May 18, 2009 Baroness entered the track studio in Plano, Texas, to record their second full-length album, Blue Record, produced by John Congleton. It was released via Relapse Records on October 13, 2009. In February and March 2010 Baroness played in the Australian Soundwave Festival, alongside bands such as Clutch, Isis, Meshuggah, Jane's Addiction and Faith No More, and toured Japan in March 2010 with Isis. Baroness have toured with many other prominent bands, such as supporting Mastodon on their US headlining tour in April May 2010, Deftones for Augusta September 2010. In addition, Baroness was selected as one of 2 support acts for Metallica on their tour of Australia and New Zealand in late 2010. Baroness also performed at Coachella and Bonnaroo in 2010. Blue Record would later be named the 20th greatest metal album in history by LA Weekly in 2013. Yellow and Green On May 23, 2011, the band launched their official website. The first content released on the new page gave hints to work on a new album being produced again by John Congleton. On May 14, 2012, the single Take My Bones Away from the new album was released over YouTube, along with an album teaser. Baroness released Yellow and Green on July 17, 2012 through Relapse. Bus crash near Bath, England On August 15, 2012, 9 passengers were injured when the German-registered coach in which the band were travelling fell from a viaduct near Bath, England. Emergency services were called to Brashknocker Hill in Monkton Combe after the coach fell 30 feet from the viaduct. Avon Fire and Rescue Service said the incident happened at 11:30 BST. Due to heavy rain and reduced visibility it was not possible for the air ambulance to land. Emergency services said 2 people were transported to Frenchay Hospital in Bristol while 7 others went to the Royal United Hospital in Bath. As a result of the crash, frontman John Barisley suffered a broken left arm and broken left leg. Alan Blickle and Matt Magany each suffered fractured vertebrae. Pete Adams was treated and released from the hospital on August 16, 2012. Recovery and lineup changes During the subsequent months of recovery, Baroness began scheduling tour dates once more. John Barisley performed an acoustic set and artwork exhibition on March 14, 15 and 16, 2013 at SXSW in Austin, Texas. In addition, Baroness made plans to perform at festivals such as Chaos in Tejas, Free Press Summer Festival, and Heavy MTL in Montreal, Quebec. On March 25, 2013, through a statement posted on Baroness' official website, it was announced that both Alan Blickle and Matt Magany had left Baroness. On April 1, 2013, the first leg of Baroness' 2013 U.S. headlining tour was announced, featuring the debut of bass guitarist Nick Jost, and drummer Sebastian Thompson of Trans Am. On September 27, 2013 they started their European tour in Tilburg, Netherlands. Among other places they will play at UKA in Trondheim, Norway's largest cultural festival. Purple On August 28, 2015, towards the end of a two-week tour in Europe, they released the song Chlorine and Wine, and announced that their new album Purple would be released December 18, 2015 on their own newly formed label Abraxan Hymns. Purple was recorded with Dave Friedman at Tarbox Road Studios in Cassadaga, New York. On September 24, 2015, Baroness released the official music video for Chlorine and Wine, and announced a North American small venue tour for the fall of 2015. On November 15, 2015, the band released the first official single Shock Me from the forthcoming album Purple, which debuted on BBC Radio 1's Rock Show with Daniel P. Carter. Members. Timeline. Discography. Studio albums. Split LPs. EPs. Live. Singles. Compilations. Music videos. References, footnotes. Citations. External links: Baroness official website, baroness@relapse.com, Baroness at MySpace, interview with John Barrisley, photos from London Underworld 021106, vinyl pressing info and pictures, interview with a silver tongue.